it's Kristen, and today I'm here with a what's sold video. I'm going to be showing you the March and April sales of 2020. If you guys hear something in the background, it is my noisy neighbors playing music. I tried to wait it out, but they've been doing it all day long, so we're just going to have to go through it. Hopefully you can't hear it. For those of you watching in the future, March and April were pretty bad sales months because of what's happening in the world at this time, so they are not the best sales. March was pretty bad and April was kind of getting better towards the end, so we're just going to go ahead and get started and talk about the sales, but they were significantly down to what I am normally used to. Normally on a good regular month, I had gotten to the point where I was almost making a sale per day. Now I know for some people that's a little, some people that's a lot, but for me that was pretty good for the amount of inventory that I have and how much time I put into it. I am just a part-time reseller, so any sales is good sales for me. So I'm going to be referring to my phone, so if you see me looking at that, that is what I am doing. So March. The beginning of March was pretty fine until around the 15th. This is when they started putting the lockdown orders in place, and pretty much right after that I had no sales, like maybe a few, and I got those only from doing a closet clear out, but I'll talk about that more in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys over here the item and where I got it from and what price I sold it for. Just know that this is the sales price and not necessarily the price that I take home because of the Poshmark or whatever fees and the cost of goods. So first was a Hollister light wash jean shorts. These were really super cute and nice shorts for the summer. I got $35 for these, and I believe I sold this on, yes, Mercari, and that was for full asking price. Next is a pair of Roxy stripe shorts. These are blue, kind of like a beachy shorts, and I sold these for $13 on Poshmark. Next is a pair of BB black rhinestone leggings. They had rhinestones on the back that said BB, and these sold for $15. And I picked these up at the Goodwill outlet, as well as I think everything else I've mentioned so far. I forget to add that in. Next is a Victoria's Secret gray sweatshirt. It's kind of like a pullover sweatshirt. It doesn't have a hood or anything. And this one sold for $17 on Poshmark, and I picked this up at the bins. Next was a good sale. I also got these at the bins. This is a pair of Birkenstocks men's sandals. I got $52 and I sold this on Poshmark. Next is a pair of Cupid light tan sandals, and I sold these for $18 on Poshmark and picked these up at the bins as well. Next is a pair of Wrangler fur boots. They're kind of like work boots, and they have faux fur on the interior of the flap and sort of like the rim of them. And these I sold for $35 on Poshmark and got these at the bins. Next is a BKE pink beaded top, and I believe this is at the bins as well. I found this. I sold these for $12 on Poshmark. Next is a pair of Wild Fable lace shorts. That's the name, Wild Fable. I have like a lace trim at the bottom of the pants, and these sold for $12 on Poshmark. Next is a lace top from Democracy, found at the bins and sold for $15 on Poshmark. So far all of these things have been picked up at the bins. Next is an iBuffalo jeans, that's the name of the brand, but it's actually a white top and it has lace on it, and I sold this for $14 on Poshmark. Next, I sold a pair of Skechers tan leather work boots, and I sold these for $15, and it's just because they were Skechers, and they actually had quite a bit of wear to them. Although they were in great condition otherwise, it just looked kind of rough on the outside, so I took an offer of $15. Next is my first sale on Depop, and these are a pair of True Religion shorts. I sold these for $35 full asking price, and happy to make my first sale on there. I will be making a series on Depop and also a separate one on eBay, and I'm going to be showing you my first sales on there and how they went, but I need to make some more sales on Depop and eBay before I do those. Next is Charlotte Russe burgundy top, sold for $13, and it was actually burgundy with black lace on it. Really, really pretty. Found that one at Savers. Next, this item I actually got from my sister. She didn't wear it anymore, and this is a pink textured dress. Sold for $16 on Poshmark. Next, I found this top at the bins. It's a men's Sperry striped top, sold for $12, and this was one of the first ones that sold when nothing was selling. There was like a week, maybe 2 weeks, where like nothing, absolutely nothing would sell, no matter how many offers I put out, nothing. So I actually did a closet clear out, and that helped me get the next couple of items sold, and they went a little bit less than I would have wanted, but I wanted to get some sales out, so there was that one. And the next one was a Hollister fringe tank top. This one actually was an eBay sale, and I sold this for $12, and I found this at Savers. Next, another closet clear out item was a Eddie Bauer jean men's top. It's kind of like a chambray jean material, and I sold this for $12 on Poshmark. Next is a pair of cowboy boots. I love to pick up cowboy boots, especially at the bins. They bring really good money, even if they're pretty worn. And these are a pair of brown Cowtown boots, and they're actually women's. And I sold these for $30 and picked up at the bins. Next is a bodysuit from Express that I found at the bins. Sold for $20 and sold that on Poshmark. Next is a BB black lace top, found at the bins and sold for $25 on Poshmark. Next is an O'Neill wicker beach bag, and this one sold for $16 on Poshmark, and that is the entire March sales for 2020. And now we're going on to April. I think April actually was a little bit worse because like April was kind of like in the middle, and now that we're getting into May, we're sort of starting to come out of the quarantine. So I have seen more sales in May so far, but we're not going to talk about those yet. But April was in the middle, so not a lot of sales. Next was a pair of Abercrombie jean shorts, and these also sold on eBay, so I'm happy to make a couple of eBay sales. I started actually listing more because they started putting out the 200 free listings for people who didn't have stores. So I put a lot of what I had on Poshmark on eBay, and I think that helped a lot. Next is a pink salmon lace vest. It's like a salmony pink orangey color, and this sold for $14 on Poshmark, and I found that at the bins as well as the Abercrombie shorts. Next, also from the bins, is a chestnut brown cropped knit sweater, and this sold for $20 on Poshmark. Next is a Tahari hot pink satin top, and I sold that for $18, and I sold that on Poshmark, I believe, and I found that at the bins. Next, I actually sold this item on Vinted. I don't have a bunch of items on there. I kind of usually put my lower priced items on there because I find that higher priced items hardly ever sell on Vinted. I actually haven't sold anything over $20 on there, although I would like to see and experiment with that as well. But this one sold for $15, a pair of acid wash fringe jeans shorts, and I found these at the bins. Next is a, I don't know if it's cello or cello jeans denim skirt. It's a long kind of pencil skirt made out of denim. Found this at the bins and sold for $20. Next, this item was given to me as a gift. I have a lot of cosmetics bags already, and I sold these for $20 for the pair of the floral cosmetic bag set. Sold this on Poshmark. And another eBay sale, which I'm super excited about. And this one is a orange lace dress, sold for $37, and I found this at Savers. And last but not least is a pair of Betsy Johnson black and yellow heels. Had these for quite a long time. Sold these for $37 on Poshmark, and I found these very early on in my reselling journey. So I would just like to say again, thank you to the people who did buy my items. I'm very thankful at this time to be getting any sales at all. It was hard to go through getting absolutely nothing for a while, but I'm happy to see that things are starting to look a little bit better and getting a little bit more sales in the month of May. So very excited about that, and very thankful again to anyone who purchases from me. If you guys were interested in seeing other hauls from me once we can do hauls again, or to see my past hauls, I will link up here somewhere my last haul for you guys to take a look at, and I will be making those future videos on my Depop and my eBay sales, so keep a lookout for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon.